So tell me now, where does are you getting support from others in the field? Others who understand, physics and applied material science and all that sort of thing?
Nobody wants to touch it because they'll lose their job, too.
Now, did you lose your job at Vautech?
I wasn't a detective, but, yeah, I'm out of a job. That's what happens when you stand.
Oh, you're out of a job right now. See, I thought you were still at Clemson.
Right.
Okay, and you
lost...
lost...
Well, I live there.
You live in Clemson, South Carolina, but you don't have a position right now.
Right.
Okay, and you lost your job at what university and for what stated reason?
I don't want to get into, spend time getting into details like that.
Okay.
But, yeah, your reputation is destroyed if you stand up for the truth.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all for a second.
And so it's cost me my career.
Yeah.
And doing it, and but you recall recently those ABC released those never before pictures and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hoax. They were announcing the denial of my case of Supreme Court. Basically, they were celebrating. So all of those pictures have been on my website for 4 years at least, and they were part of my legal case that I filed.
Okay. Well, what is the name of your book going to be, Doctor, and when is it due out?
The name of it is Where Did the Towers Go?
Okay. And when do you expect it to be actually published and available?
Probably in a month or two, I think. To be safe, they're saying July. You can sign up for it on Amazon by tinyurl.com/911towers.
Your line broke up there when you were given that. Give it again, please.
tinyurl.com/911towers.
Okay, very good. Well, we've only scratched the surface here, but we're running out of time. Is there about a 3-minute subject you want to share with the folks before we run out of time here? Something specific that they should sink their teeth into or look into?
Think for yourself. Be sure that your thoughts are your own and that you're not just jumping onto a bandwagon.
Right.
Because information warfare and groupthink are what's gotten us to where we are now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The only way out of it is for us to start thinking for ourselves.
Absolutely.
Dr. Wood.
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm on your website, and you have amazing pictures of round holes in windows. And
oh, yeah.
Holes.
There's even better ones in the book.
Yeah. Explain that just a little bit. Got about a minute and a half.
That's evidence of longitudinal waves. Round holes are from longitudinal waves, and they have been reproduced by others, including John Hutchison.
Wow.
It isn't from. In part of my legal case, I said, "What are you going to tell? Have a high school teacher, physics teacher, tell their student who says, but teacher, when I throw a rock through a window or a baseball through a window, it makes a spiderweb pattern. How do you get these round holes?"
Mm-hmm. What building were the round holes taken? Pictures.
All around. And it's interesting. If it's a double pane window, there's some place where just the outer pane has the hole and the inner pane is still intact.
Oh my goodness.
The Century 21 building had round holes. The Brooks Brothers building, the Millennium Hotel, WFC buildings all had them. The ones right above the 10 and 10 Firehouse had them.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask.
The entire perimeter.
Is there anything on the internet about this type of weaponry that is not related to your work?
I wouldn't call it weaponry, but John Hutchison's work. Look up thehutchisoneffect.com,
okay.
And that'll take you to John Hutchison's website. Okay. There's also hoax sites that people put up to try to discredit him.
Yeah, right. Are you saying then that all of Stephen Jones's work is disinformation or misinformation, intentional, or just he's misguided?
I would say intentional because it is a crime to defraud the government. Think of this: it's a crime to defraud the government. So it's also treason if you're a government agent doing so. That'd be doing a psyops on the government.
Well, we're told that he lost his job at BYU too, though, right?
He has an income. He bought a retirement home a couple months before he went on retirement.
Well, having an income and losing a job are two different things. I mean, I have a separate income and it's not related to my radio show. That doesn't mean that they're. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean,
right.
Unless there was proof that
he didn't lose his job. He
didn't
retired.
lose his job. Huh?
Right. He retired.
He retired. Okay, on his own volition.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Because when you look at his thermite and thermate story, there's parts of it that make some sense if you haven't studied your theories. You see some of these. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He submitted an RFC to NIST, but it contained no mention at all of his thermite evidence.
He submitted a what?
Because I first submitted an RFC to NIST.
Okay, to NIST. Yeah.
Blowing the whistle on them.
Yeah.
And 3 weeks later, he submitted a document. He and Richard Gage submitted a document to NIST, but they did not mention anything about thermite.
Are you kidding? That was their whole thesis.
That's right. And I say it is a crime to defraud the government, and it is treason if you are a government agent and they're doing it.
Yeah.
Because that is doing psyops on a government agency.
Wow. Well, Dr. Wood, we're out of time. This has been fascinating. I hope you'll be willing to come back on in a few more weeks maybe and give us some more updates. There's so much more we didn't even get into here.
Right. It's a big can of worms.
Sure is. Well, thank you, Dr. Wood. You keep after it and stay safe.
Yep. We'll try.
All right. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks.
Bye-bye now.
Yep. Bye.